Swoldier Nation, this is a Sunday edition. I'm coming to you, obviously, from the pool. On my days off from weights, I do high intensity interval training. So a lot of you out there ask me about my cardio regimen, off season, in season. I'm gonna lay it all out for you. So today, it's a high intensity or HIIT training session, which a lot of you might not know what HIIT is. HIIT is training with maximum effort in interval trainings. It's a little bit different than, it has a different purpose than maybe a steady state cardio. A little bit easier on your central nervous system. We're gonna get a lot more into that, but one of the things I like to do is swim. Yesterday was my leg workout. I did hamstrings in the morning, quads at night, and then in the middle of the day, I did an MMA workout. So it was a very, very taxing day, to say the least, on my legs. So because I still need to do my cardio, but my legs just can't handle going outside and doing sprints, I'm gonna jump in the pool. When I lived in California, it's really easy. I'd go out and I'd surf, or I'd try to swim in the ocean, although being an Idaho guy, I was afraid of sharks, just letting you know. I would go down and do sprints in the beach, but one of my favorite things to do is swim sprints in the pool. What I do is I take 5 minutes, just really relaxed, warming up. I'm not a good swimmer, and this is why it's such a good workout, but I take 5 minutes to warm up, and then I start my interval trainings. And what I like to do is I watch the clock, and I swim max effort, as hard as I can, like I'm swimming from a shark. I do that for at least 30 seconds all the way to a minute. And I look like a crazy person. I'm sure you guys will see today, my arms are flailing. I'm not Michael Phelps, but it's no big deal. My purpose of this is to elevate my heart rate, to get it up there almost to maximum level. And then what I do is I do that right around 45 seconds, and then for a minute, I cool down. And that's gonna be a walk or stretching out in the pool, maybe some pool plyometrics. And then once that clock rolls around to a minute again, I'm back at it, swimming as hard as I can. Today, I'm gonna do probably right around 5, 6 of these sprints. As I get more into my contest prep, I'm 10 weeks out right now, I'll start doing more and more and get up to about 10 sprints. And then at the end, it'll be a 10-minute cool down, followed by some stretching. Also on these days, I like to do abs. If I haven't already done them 3 times during the week, this is one of the days that I will do them. So let's go get changed. I can't bring you guys in there with me, sorry. They won't allow that. But we're gonna jump in the pool here and get her done. All right. We're ready to do this. And one thing you'll notice, I'm not in a Speedo. If I don't have to get on stage in a banana hammock anymore, I'm not a bodybuilder. You're not gonna catch me in the pool with a Speedo. Just kidding. If I had a Speedo, I'd rock it, but I don't. So we stick to these mid-level board shorts. I'm telling you though, I think, I'm not gonna even go into it, but I really like the mid-thigh board short. We'll leave it at that. I do train legs, and you know this. It's Sunday, I got my nice hairstyle going. I hate doing my hair, so when I do it, I hate messing it up because I never do it. But we're gonna get in today. Swim sprints are one of those things, like I said, I'm awful at. But I'm lucky that, you know, Idaho Athletic Club here in Boise, Idaho, that they have pools in each one of their facilities. A lot of people might not have pools. If it's cold where you live and you don't have a pool, it's okay. You can do your interval training on a treadmill, on a bike. I just like to do this because it keeps my training mixed up. I feel like so much of the cardiovascular training we do takes a pounding on the legs. So it's so good to do some bag work or some swimming, just to kind of throw a wrench in there. But we're gonna jump in there. We're gonna see how long I can hold my breath today for it too. You might have seen my vlog from Boston to Pocatello. I jump over a little railing. I almost eat it when I do it. But I like it's weird. I like seeing what I can and can't do. So we'll see how long I can hold my breath for today, just for fun. But we're gonna have a good time. Let's get after it. Swoldier Nation, swimming edition. Michael Phelps, look out, come at me, bro. Oh, I forgot my goggles. Come on, not in this bag. Yeah, let's go see what they do. It's like an Irish Spring commercial. Or that Giorgio Armani commercial where they come out of the water. What? maybe during contest. Just maybe when I'm contest ready, not now. All right, let's do this. And I don't want to hear anyone saying, Steve, I can't swim. I'm telling you, if I can swim, you can swim. On the movie The Guardian, there's that scene where that big bulky dude cramps up in the pool. That's me. I guarantee you I'll cramp up at least once while I'm swimming. But this all goes back to getting more functional, getting more athletic. Swimming. You're not good at it, that's the point. So we're gonna do our sanaba. It's not a good sign. Gotta get some new goggles. A trick, spit in the lenses, and then dunk them in. I don't know if that's really a trick. Someone told me that. Maybe it's just nasty, I don't know. We had technical difficulties with the goggles today. These are actually a replacement pair because I forgot mine. What I do for the first 5 minutes, I'll just do some stretching in the pool, some light swimming back and forth, underwater, just kind of relaxing, slowly getting that heart rate up. And then after 5 minutes, we'll kick it into high gear. We'll definitely scare some kids if there's kids in the pool. Do that and then stretch out a little. One of my goggles is filling up with water, so I'm just looking at my goggles with one eye. And I'll do some plyometrics back. Super tight from yesterday, so this is a good way to, especially if you have any injuries, lower back injuries, knee injuries. You get in the pool and it's a lot less weight bearing, a lot easier on your joints. So if you are having a problem with a certain area, getting in the pool, just moving around, definitely can help out. Take a water aerobics class. This time we'll just backpedal it back. Doing some karaoke in the pool. Feeling starting to get a little bit warmed up. We're gonna switch up the stroke style here. Don't be judging me on my form here. I'm pretty sure they don't make goggles to fit my big ass head, because these are making me like cross-eyed as I'm swimming. We're gonna have to get Speedo to make a Swoldier size pair of goggles. Alright, 5 minutes is up. 5-10 minutes, just like I said, to get that heart rate up, get that heart rate elevated. So now, we're gonna start with our swim sprints. The clock right over there, I just watch that, as soon as it, like I said, it doesn't really matter where you start, but as soon as it hits that minute mark, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna swim as hard as I can for as long as I can. I'm not gonna even watch the clock. So it's, I know it's between 30 to a minute, depending on where I'm at in my training, and also how I'm feeling that day. Also, as I swim, as I do more of the swim sprints, I'm gonna fatigue a little bit, but I'm just gonna swim as hard as I can for as long as I can at max effort. That's the key here. If you're not going max effort, then you're probably going too long. So all out, hard as you can, like you're getting chased from a shark. And as you can tell, I'm out of breath. Partly because I'm holding my breath, but my heart rate just through the roof right now. Such a good exercise for lengthening your muscles too. Your back, your chest, your shoulders. So now, as I said, I'll just keep moving, kind of stretching it out. Go for a minute, let my heart rate get back to resting, and then do it all over again. So one thing, like I said, that I always like to do is just, it's the competitive side in me. I want to see how far I can swim underwater and try to beat my mark from last time. So I'm just gonna jump underwater here, swim the whole way, or try to swim the whole way without breaking the surface of the water. Keep it at the bottom the whole time. And just go until I can't go any further, and just try to push those limits of the human body. You know, your body always wants to quit before your mind does. So just training like this gets you in that mindset of not quitting, not giving up. Just doing something like this every day, whether it's jumping higher than you thought you could jump, climbing a tree, just doing something that's out of the ordinary to try to set yourself up for success later on down the line. Just having fun with it too. And doing things like that, you just see, you push yourself further than you thought possible. Right about 3/4 of the way, really wanted to come up for air. Started getting that panicky feeling, but like I said, your body always wants to quit first. So you stay in control of your mind, stay calm, whatever you're doing, stay calm, soldier on. All right, we came, we swam, we conquered. If by conquer you mean getting water up my nose, then yes, we conquered. But this is just one form of high intensity cardio that I do. We're gonna be doing some other stuff too, like trail running, trail sprints. I got a hill that I used to run up when I was getting ready for football. My dad introduced me to when I was a kid. Doing sprints up that thing will build your legs like crazy. Probably why I have the legs I do today. But just one thing is make it fun. It can be basketball out there. Just something that totally elevates your heart rate to where, you know, you're pushing it to the maximum. So if it's mountain biking, if it's boxing, just you have to make cardio a fun time. We came in, we swam today. To be honest, I don't love swimming. It's kind of like church. Today was Sunday. I don't love going to church, but I like it once I'm there. Once you're there, you reap the benefits. You're like, man, I'm glad I came today. Whether it's church or the pool, that's cardio for me in general. I don't love it, but once I'm there, I'm having a good time. And cardio doesn't always have to be, I mean, cardio is much for your heart, keeping a healthy heart, as it is for looking good and getting leaned out for a show or for looking good. So always make sure you try to incorporate some cardio. It doesn't always have to be high intensity, but 2 days a week of low intensity or basketball or just doing something to get that heart rate up, always beneficial. I'm gonna go hit the showers, get this chlorine out of my eyes. We'll be back for another high intensity session, doing some hill running next time. Soldier out.